My mother-in-law claimed my salary 57 days into my marriage. My husband didn't defend me, he just asked if I earned more than him. He had no idea. Your salary will go into our account from now on. My mother-in-law said it like it was already decided. 57 days into my marriage. I set my coffee mug down slowly. Then I smiled. That won't be necessary. I earn more than all of you combined. The room went dead silent. And my husband, the man who had never once asked what I made, turned pale and whispered, "Do you earn more than me?" Not. How dare she? Not. Mom, that's out of line. Just pure fear that I had more than him. That was the moment I understood exactly what kind of marriage I was in. Roberta Haynes sat in my armchair like she owned it. In my house. With my name on the mortgage. My credit score that made the whole thing possible. She folded her hands and said it without blinking. Their account. Not his. Theirs. That word told me everything. She wasn't controlling her son's wife. She was protecting her son's arrangement. I was never meant to be a partner. I was a funding source. My name is Margot. I'm a forensic financial analyst. My job is finding money people try to hide. I am very, very good at it. And somehow I had married a man who assumed I earned less than him. He had never asked. Not once. Not in 18 months of dating. Not in 8 months of engagement. He just assumed. And what he told his mother about me matched that assumption perfectly. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I went to the kitchen and I opened a spreadsheet. I called it Home Records. And I began. February. He moved $4,000 from our joint account. No explanation. March. A credit card I didn't know existed arrived in the mail. $22,000 balance. Hotel stays. Restaurant meals. A monthly charge to something called Sweet Stay Preferred. A membership for extended stay accommodations. I photographed the statement. Put it back on his desk. He never mentioned it. April. His mother came to stay. When I left the room, their voices dropped. Faster. Quieter. And through the cracked kitchen door, I heard Roberta ask Daniel, "What does Margot think we have?" I stood in that hallway and thought, okay, so that's what this is. June. I called my friend Deja. She's a family law attorney, one of the best in Charlotte. I put a folder on the table between us. She looked at it, then at me. "How long have you been documenting this?" "Since February. This is enough to start." "Not yet," I said. "I want all of it." What we found took 90 days. His LLC had earned $238,000 the year before our wedding. His personal account showed $91,000. The other $87,000 moved quietly to a secret savings account in Greensboro, 30 minutes from his mother's house. And the Greensboro account had a backup contact, Roberta's name. Then Marcus, our forensic accountant, found the property. A commercial building in Kannapolis, co-owned by Daniel Robert Haynes and Roberta Ann Haynes, generating $4,800 a month in rental income. Not 1 cent disclosed during our marriage. I sat at my desk with that report for 10 minutes. Then I printed 2 copies, locked one in a safe deposit box, and ordered Thai food. January 2nd, I signed the divorce papers. 31 pages. Tabbed, clean, documented to the penny. "When do I file?" I asked Deja. "January. Give yourself the holidays. I want him served at his office." She looked at me. "Margot. At his desk, with his colleagues in the next room." She wrote it down. At 11:42 on a Monday morning, Deja's process server walked into Daniel's office on South Tryon Street and handed him a sealed envelope. My phone rang 22 minutes later. I let it go to voicemail. That evening, he came home anyway. He stood in the kitchen doorway, looking like something had been removed from behind his face. "Where did you get all of this?" "I found it," I said. "I'm a forensic financial analyst, Daniel. I find things people try to hide. You knew that about me when you married me." Silence. "A lot of this isn't what it looks like." "All 31 pages?" He said nothing. "I need you to leave. If you need something, have your attorney contact mine." "Where am I supposed to go?" I turned back to the stove. "I believe there's a property in Kannapolis that generates $4,800 a month, co-owned by you and your mother. I'm sure she can help." He left. And somewhere in Greensboro, a woman who had looked me in the eye, sat in my armchair and told me my salary belonged to her family, was about to open 62 pages of paperwork with her name on every third line. Her attorney called Deja the next morning. Deja picked up on the first ring. Full story on the channel linked below.